In last session, we have learned about what is accounting, what is the meaning of the accounting, and what is the basic terms of an accounting. So, in last session, we have learned what is accounting is a transaction that is made in systematically recording and it will summarize the business transaction. Also, we have learned the basic terms. What are the terms it will come in the accounting? So, in the terms, we have learned so many topics. So, in this session, I am explaining you about the basic terms only. We have 19 basic terms. So, we have learned in the last session we have learned only the few topics. So, we will learn now the other remaining topics. So, other remaining topics in the first one is entity. So, it is the something which has definite individual existing. So, entity means here you should not take both the business and the owner as the one other thing. The basic examples of the entity is Infosys and any other supermarket. Any entity is Infosys, supermarket, Wipro and the Superbazaar. Here we will collect only the information of the market. We will not record the information of the owner's personal information. We will record only the information of the business. We will not record the owner's personal information in the entity concept. Next ನೋಡೋಣ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು ಟೋಟಲ್ ರೆವೆನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ selling of the goods or the services to the certain customers. So, sales are total revenues from goods and services sold or provided to the customers. So, sales and the selling of the goods and services to the particular customer. Revenues, there are the amounts of the business earned by selling its products or providing services to customers. So here revenues are the amount of business earned by the services, its products or providing services to the customers. We are going to the next one, expenses. Expenses are costs incurred by a business in the process of earnings revenue. So here the expenses are the incurred by the business in the process of earnings the revenue. We will move on to the next one, expenditure. Expenditure means spending money to a liability for some benefit, services or property receipts. So the expenditure means it is the spending of the money to a certain liability to get some benefit of the services or property received. So we are moving to the next one, profit. You all know what is the profit. So profit ಅಂದರೆ ಲಾಭ. ನಾವಿವಾಗ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾಕೆ ನಾವು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಟೆನ್ ಲಾಭ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಪಡೆಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ we are doing the certain type of a business. So here profit, excess of revenues of a period over its residential expenses during an according year, it is called it as an profit. So next baranagli gain. So gain is also like a profit. So profit that arises from events or transactions which are incidental to the business. ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಲಾಸ್, we know now loss and discount. So next is goods. goods ಅಂದರೆ ಪದಾರ್ಥ, ಸರ್ಟೆನ್ ಯಾವುದನ್ನ ಪದಾರ್ಥ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. So goods, the products which the business ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡೀಲಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಸರ್ಟೆನ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸು ಆ ವಸ್ತು ಮೇಲೆ ಡೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೊ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಸೊ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್. ಸಿಂಪಲ್. ಗೂಡ್ಸ್, ದ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ದ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡೀಲಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸಸ್. ಸೊ ಪರ್ಚೇಸಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇದೆ, ನಾವೇನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತುನ ಖರೀದಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ದಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಪರ್ಚೇಸಸ್. ಸೊ ಪರ್ಚೇಸಸ್ ಆರ್ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ goods produced by a business on credit and on cash for use or a sale. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಪಕ್ಕ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ನ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಪರ್ಚೇಸಸ್ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಓನ್ ಯೂಸನ್ನು ನಾವು ತೊಗೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲೂ ನಾವು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್ಟೆನ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ನ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇಲ್ ದ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಸೇಲಿಂಗ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್. So here stock, the word it is indicating the stock. So stock means we are doing a certain business, means in that business we will see a profit in our business. So ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ನ ಕಂಡುಕೊಂಡಾಗ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ, ಸೊ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಸರ್ಟೆನ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಟು another customers. So we have to maintain a spare of the certain goods we are selling. So if we have space means we can do a business in the proper way. So stock, it is measures of something on hand. So ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲೇ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್, ನಾವೇನಾದ್ರು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟಾಕು ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಇದ್ರೇ ಬೇರೆ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸು ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದು. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಸರ್ಟೆನ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನಾದರೂ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಕಂಡುಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬೇಕೇ ಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್, ಮೆಷರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಗೂಡ್ಸ್, spares of the goods and other items in a business, whether it may be in a cash at hand. So we will see that two types of the stocks, that is closing stock and opening stock. So next we will move on to the debitors. So debitors are persons who own to an enterprises on amount for buying goods or an services. So like that only we have a creditors also. So creditors also are a persons who have to be paid by an enterprises an amount for providing goods and the services. So we have learned all the basic terms in the accounting. So we will move on to the next main topic, that is an objectives of an accounting. So ಈಗ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಏನೇನೆಲ್ಲ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೇಂಟೆನೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆನ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ we have to maintain the certain recordings what all we are doing in the accounting period. So we have to record all the business transactions. So proper maintenance irbeku. We are doing an certain business means we have to be in a proper recording manner of the business transaction. So we have to maintain a certain recordings of a business transaction. So next is calculation of profit and loss. So maintenance of recording aitu, we have to calculate on after the maintaining of the business of the recordings. So we have to do a certain calculation, we have to do a particular calculation of the basics of the profit and loss of an business transactions. So these are the objectives of an accounting. So firstly we have to maintain the records of an business transaction, and next we have to do a certain main topic, that is objectives of an accounting. So we have to check the objectives, what and all the objectives the accounting is holding. So the main and the first point is maintenance of records of business transactions. So we are doing a certain accounting means we have to do a recording of the transactions. What we are doing the transactions, we have to maintain the certain recordings of that business transactions. So after the maintenance of the business transactions, we have to calculate how much profit the business is got and how much the losses the business is getting in the doing a certain business. So we have to do a maintenance. We have to do a another most point of the accounting. So that is qualitative characteristics of accounting informations. See, qualitative means ಯಾವ ಥರ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್. ಇಫ್ ವಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್, ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ದ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಹೌ ಮಚ್ quality it should be in the accounting. So that informations we have to see in this topics. So first and mainly first is decision making. So if we are doing an new accounting means we have to do a decision. First we have to make a decision what we are doing, how we have to do, or how we have to open the business transaction in the business. So that is an decision making. Next is understandability. We have done the decision and we have to understand the accounting transactions. So in this understandability we will see two types. First is relevance and reliability. The understandability, we see the two main points, that is relevance and reliability. In the relevance we will see another two types, that is deductive value and feedback value. If we do a certain business means we have to take a feedback of the customers review. The most important point of the business we are doing means we have to get a feedback. We have to get a feedback of the customers. And comparability, we will do a comparability. ನಮ್ಮ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಗೂ ಮತ್ತು ಅನದರ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಗೂ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮದು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆಯಾ ಅಥವಾ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ ಅ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಟು ಅನದರ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್. ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಿಯಲಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಅಂದರೆ ವೆರಿಫೈ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಅ ನ್ಯೂ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ಅ ವೆರಿಫೈ. ಈ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟಿಂದ ವೆರಿಫಿಕೇಷನ್, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಅ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ವೆರಿಫಿಕೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ faithful. So we are doing business means we have to be in a faithful manner. So these are the quantitative characteristics of an accounting informations. So in the last session and in this session we saw the meaning of the accounting and the basic terms of an accounting and the qualitative characteristics of the accounting. So hope I think you all are understand. So we will end the first chapter, and in the next session we will continue the second chapter. Until thank you.